Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, so if everybody could please rise. Thank you. And Councilman Lombardi, would you lead us?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's take for a moment of silence to remember those men and women who are fighting around the country to protect us and provide us with the blanket of freedom that we live under each and every night.
Okay, thank you, Frank. Okay, before we get started, I'm fighting a little bit of a cold, but I'll do my best to get through the meeting tonight. I actually lost my voice the past couple of days. I just got it back today. Some people out there probably would have hoped that I've kept losing it for another day or two, but I got it back. So thank you all for being here, and thank you at home for watching this meeting of the Town Board of the Town of Carmel. Today's date is Wednesday, March 1st, 2017, and tonight's Town Board meeting is a Town Board voting meeting. And for the record, all board members are present with us this evening, as is our Town Clerk, Ann Spofford, all the way down to my right, and all the way down to my left is Greg Fulchetti. He's the Carmel Town Council. So the first item on the agenda this evening's Town Board voting meeting is to consider a motion to remove from the table a resolution authorizing substitution of a collateral in connection with a tower/structure removal bond, tax map number 76.5-1-5, and this is for Nextel Tower. Councilman Schneider, would you read resolution number 1, please?
Whereas a tower structure removal bond in the amount of $30,000 was previously posted by Nextel of New York in accordance with the land subdivision and/or zoning regulations for tax map number 76.5-1-5 with respect to the Nextel Tower at 55 McAlpin Avenue, Mahopac, New York. And whereas Nextel of New York has submitted a new tower structure removal bond in the amount of $30,000 issued by Travelers Casualty and Surety Company, bond number BLB 8869942, in form and content which has been approved by the Planning Board Attorney, and whereas Nextel of New York has requested that the referenced Travelers Casualty and Surety bond, BLB 8869942, be substituted as collateral for the prior bond previously posted by Nextel of New York, and whereas the Planning Board of the Town of Carmel has approved the proposed substitution, now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the substitution of the Travelers Casualty and Surety Company bond, BLB 8869942, in the amount of $30,000 as collateral by Nextel of New York, and be it further resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel hereby authorizes the release of the previously bond designated as Travelers Casualty and Surety bond number 104728133, which was previously posted by Nextel in New York for the referenced site. And be it further resolved that substitution of collateral shall be deemed complete upon the filing of said Travelers Casualty and Surety bond, BLB 8869942, in the office of the Town Clerk, Ann Spofford. I offer this resolution as read.
Seconded by Councilman Lupinacci. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider? Yes. Councilman Lupinacci? Yes. Councilwoman McDonough? Yes. Councilman Lombardi? Supervisor Schmidt?
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. All right, next resolution number 2 is a resolution making a probationary promotional appointment of senior stenographer in the Town of Carmel Building Department. Councilman Lombardi, would you read 2, please?
Resolve the Town Board of Town of Carmel hereby appoints Angela Portorno to the position of senior stenographer effective immediately on a promotional probationary basis, subject to the provisions of the Civil Service Law and the Civil Service Rules and Regulations. I offer the resolutions.
Second.
Okay, seconded by Councilman Lupinacci. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider?
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci?
Yes, with pleasure.
Councilwoman McDonough?
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi?
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt?
Yes, motion carried with pleasure as well. Just want to let everyone know that Angela Pontorno has been an employee of the Town of Carmel for, I believe, 25 years or more. And her title for those 25 or more years has been stenographer. And she's worked in the building department the entire time. She's Mike Carnaz's right hand and left hand. She does everything for Mike. She's my Ann Pasquarello, is Angela Portorno to Mike Carnazza. So this is well-deserved. Angela does a great job. This is her first promotion that she's gotten since she's been here. So, and I think everybody agrees that it's a well-deserved promotion. She's does a fantastic job for the Town of Carmel. She's very due diligent in her work, and we're very pleased that we're able to promote Angela to senior stenographer. So thank you, everyone, and congratulations, Angela. Okay, next resolution, number 3, is a resolution authorizing budget modifications, number 2016/07. Councilman Lupinacci, would you read 3?
Whereas the town comptroller has reviewed the 2016 year-to-date budget modification revisions for the period ending December 31st, 2016 with the town board, which are detailed and explained on the attached budget revision schedules identified as number 2016/07. Now therefore be it resolved that the town board of Town of Carmel hereby authorizes and ratifies the 2016 year-to-date budget modification revisions for the period ending December 31st, 2016, identified as number 2016/07, which are attached hereto, incorporated herein, and made a part hereof. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Okay, seconded by Councilwoman McDonough and Councilman Schneider. Roll call vote?
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi. Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, next resolution, number 4, is a resolution authorizing encumbrances of the 2016 funds for expenditures in 2017. Councilwoman McDonough, would you read 4, please?
Sure. Whereas it is recommended by the Town Comptroller's Office that 2016 government budget funds be encumbered or reserved for the 2017 budget appropriations based on recent approved Town Board resolutions and/or specific projects in progress for various purposes. Now therefore be it resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel authorizes the Town Comptroller's Office to encumber or reserve unexpended 2016 government fund monies for expenditures in fiscal year 2017 as follows. The first column is the purpose, second is the accounts, third is the maximum, and the fourth is the explanation. From the general fund, the assessor's contract expense account 10013550046, maximum amount $47,850, reassessment contract balance 2016. The next item is information technology, account 10016800020, maximum $19,425, and is for technology upgrades, balance of 2016. Third item, data imaging equipment, account 10016800021, maximum $35,000. Comment is data imaging equipment. Fourth is park capital improvements, account 10079990040, maximum $50,000, and the explanation is park capital improvements. So the total of the general fund encumbrances is $152,275. The highway fund, account 50051300041, maximum is $150,000. The comment is machinery equipment capital expense. Special districts, Mahopac Falls Fire Department, account 30134100045, in the maximum of $46,000. The explanation is dry hydrant installation estimate. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Okay, seconded by Councilman Lupinacci. Roll call vote?
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Okay, next resolution, number 5, is a resolution authorizing entry into contracts with Penflex. This is for the Service Award Program Administration. Councilman Schneider, would you read 5?
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as the Commissioners of Carmel Fire Protection Districts Number 1 and 2, hereby authorizes entry into Service Awards Program service agreements with Penflex, Inc. of Latham, New York, for administration services for the Fire Protection District Service Awards programs for 2017, as contained within the proposal of September 2016, which is attached hereto and made a part hereof, at estimated costs of $6,400 for Fire Protection District Number 1 and $7,000 for Fire Protection District Number 2. And be it further resolved that Town Supervisor Kenneth Schmidt is hereby authorized to sign said agreements on behalf of the Town of Carmel. I offer this resolution as read.
Okay, seconded by Councilman Lombardi. Roll call vote?
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi. Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Okay, next resolution, number 6, is a resolution authorizing attendance at a conference. Councilman Lombardi, would you read 6?
Resolved, the Town Board of Town of Carmel hereby authorizes Supervisor Ken Schmidt and Town Controller Mary Ann Maxwell to attend the 2017 New York State GFOA Conference from March 30th, 2017 to March 31st, 2017 in Albany, New York, and be it further resolved that the cost of registration and other necessary expenses be advanced or reimbursed by the Town Controller's Office upon audit and approval. I offer the resolution.
Second.
Okay, seconded by Councilman Lupinacci. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi.
Aye.
Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. All right, next resolution, number 7, is a resolution declaring certain equipment obsolete and authorizing disposal of same. Councilman Lupinacci, would you read 7, please?
Resolved that upon recommendation of Town Comptroller Mary Ann Maxwell, the Town Board of Town of Carmel hereby declares the following equipment to be obsolete and authorizes its disposal in accordance with town law, including but not limited to Town Law Section 64, 2-A. And we're going to, the equipment is an IBM 4230-101 dot band printer, serial number 01-HF640. I offer this resolution as read.
Second?
Seconded by Councilman Schneider. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi. Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Okay, next resolution is number 8. It's a resolution authorizing the purchase of technology upgrades. Councilwoman McDonough, would you read 8, please?
Shall resolve that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, upon the recommendation of Town Comptroller Mary Ann Maxwell, hereby authorizes the purchase of desktop computer replacements for various town departments from Hewlett Packard in a sum not to exceed $11,987.42. And be it further resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, upon the recommendation of Town Comptroller Mary Ann Maxwell, hereby authorizes the purchase and installation of computer equipment for various town departments from Sullivan Data Management, Inc., Yorktown Heights, New York, in a sum not to exceed $5,739.46. And be it further resolved that Town Supervisor Kenneth Schmidt is hereby authorized to execute any and all necessary contract documentation to effect acceptance of this proposal upon the terms authorized herein. I offer this resolution as read.
Second.
Seconded by Councilman Lupinacci. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi. Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, the 9th and final resolution for this evening is a resolution authorizing commencement of litigation. Councilman Schneider, would you read number 9, please?
Resolved that the Town Board of the Town of Carmel, acting as Commissioners of Carmel Sewer District Number 7, hereby authorizes Gregory L. Fulchetti, 1875 Route 6, Carmel, New York, to commence proceedings in the Supreme Court, Putnam County, for all claims related to the roof and structural repairs required at the Carmel Sewer District Number 7 wastewater treatment plant, and be it further resolved that said legal services are hereby approved at a rate of $205 per hour. I offer this resolution as read.
Okay, seconded by Councilman Lombardi. Roll call vote.
Councilman Schneider.
Yes.
Councilman Lupinacci.
Yes.
Councilwoman McDonough.
Yes.
Councilman Lombardi. Supervisor Schmidt.
Yes, motion carried. Thank you. Okay, that completes the agenda items for this evening's Town Board voting meeting. If anybody would like to come up tonight on the agenda items that we covered, if you'd like to speak on those, come on up at this time. Okay, there being none, is anyone here for the open forum? This is the public portion of the meeting where you can address any town-wide issues, comments, or concerns with the town board for new business. Okay, there being none, we're going to go on to town board members. Does any town board members have any announcements? Susie?
No.
Nope. John?
St. Patrick's Day Parade next
Yeah,
weekend,
it's,
right?
12th.
Next weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, next weekend.
So come
Great.
out. Hopefully, we're going to have beautiful weather like we can
Yeah,
have.
2 p.m. step off.
There you go. One of the best parades we could have. Start
Yeah,
of spring.
absolutely. I have one announcement that I've been asked to make. Jen Vara, who is the Pacapella coordinator for the Mayapack High School, we've had the Pacapellas in here, and they performed for the town board on various occasions. Well, there's a big event going on next Wednesday, March 8th at 7 p.m. at the Mayapack High School, where there's going to be what's called a Pacapalooza, where all the Pacapellas, or the Pacapellas from all the schools in the Mayapack School District are going to be performing at the high school. So next Wednesday, 7 p.m., Mayapack High School Auditorium. If you want to come out and see a great show and be well entertained by the Pacapellas from all the schools, the elementary schools, the middle school, the high school, they do a great job. And We've been asked to announce this, and hopefully, those watching will mark the date down for next Wednesday, March 8th, 7 PM. Big Pacapella event, Pacapalooza at Mayapack High School.
Can we go?
No, we can't, unfortunately, unless you want to move the town board meeting to the high school auditorium. That may work. But, yeah, so please make an effort to try to go out and support the children in the community who were involved with the Pacapellas. And thank you, Jen Vera, for being an excellent leader for the Pacapella group.
No, that's what
All right, that's all I have. We do have executive session tonight with Glenn Drosy, the town assessor, Edie McCarthy, the town reval consultant. This is to discuss the Visions contract. So I need a motion to go into executive session. So moved by Councilman Lombardi, seconded by Councilman Lupinacci. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Good night, everyone. We're going to close the meeting from executive session. We're not coming back out to close it here. We'll see you next Wednesday, March 8th, for
Frank,
tound board
I think
work
he's worried.
session.
No, you know
Good night,
what?
everyone. Be well.
No, you know what it is? Because of his voice. He can't go extra.